Hello friends, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see the overview of the control room. So let's list down the points. So in this video, we are going to see the different tabs that we have on the left hand side of the control room, like automation, then AI, then under the activity what we have. So everything we will discuss in this video. So this is automation, then AI, then we have the activity, and then fourth one, manage, and the last one is administration. We can say admin. So these are the 5 points that we are going to cover in this video. So let's navigate to the control room. So this is the option or the screen that I will be getting when I log into the control room. I click on the home. So when you just navigate to the automation tab, so you can see the folders that you have already created. So I will navigate to one of the folder, and here you can see these are the different bots that I have already created. So here you can create the new bot from this option, create the task bot. And what is the process and the form? So form is like a interactive form we can create with the help of Automation Anywhere, where we can give the input, and from the backend we can run or we can trigger the bot as well. And for the process, so we can create the new process where we can have the workflow based on the conditions of if else, and we can create that process. So we will see that afterwards. So this is our task bot that we have already created, and these are the different folder structures that I have already created. Then if you navigate to the AI, so under the AI, you have the option as document automation. So here so this document automation actually, it is used to extract the data from the PDF invoices. So previously it was the IQ bot. So we can say this is the advanced version of the IQ bot as a document automation. And this we can use, like it's a easy to use for everyone. And for the community edition, we can able to create the 5 learning instances. So it's a free for the community edition users as well. So here you can see I have already created the different learning instances. So here you can click on the process, and you can uh, give the input to the document, input of the PDF invoices, and you can give the path where you want to save the extracted data in the CSV format. And then you can click on the process document. So it will perform. So the detailed video on this document automation, we will see it afterwards. So this is just a small introduction for this document automation. Then if you move on to the next tab as an activity, and under activity, we have different tabs as in progress, then historical, then insights. So let's see one by one. So in the tab of in progress, so the bots that are already running, or you have already triggered or started, and which are in progress. So that will be populating over here. So currently there is no task running. So there is no bot, and these are the like the exceptions. So actually we are not able to delete this. So just we'll keep this as it is. So these are the in progress bot. If you click on the historical tab, so here we can see the historical activity that the bots that already run on this control room. And we can, here we can have the filter, like how many days you want to see the history and the status as well, based on the name of the item, then priority, device name, name of the bot or the user who has triggered the bot. So here you can see the status as completed or failed or anything. So if you click on this, so you can see the failed one. Here, this is the name of the automation. So if you just scroll on the right side, you can see the user, start time, end time, everything. And if you click on any of the name of the process, so you can see the details of that particular bot run. Then if you move on to the next one, that is the insights. So this is actually a bot insights. So bot insight actually it is used to see the insights of the particular process from business point of view. So here for the bot insights to generate the particular insights for any of the process, so we need to tag the particular parameters for this for that particular process, and then we can able to list down those parameters over here, and we can generate the insights for that particular process. So currently I have not executed any of this, so here there is no data. Let's check. Okay, so this is what the dashboard for the device that I have used and connected to this particular control room. So this is about bot insight, a short overview. So let's navigate to the manage tab. Under that manage, we have the devices. So just now in our previous video, we have seen how we connect the device for the first time. And after connecting that list, the device gets populated over here. And if you want, you can see the device details. And here you can see the different settings of the device, auto login, then deployment, log collection, advanced options. So currently these details are not required. Whenever you are scheduling or creating the device pool for running the bots in the, or you want to schedule the bots on the different runners, dedicated runners, so then we can set the auto login and deployment settings in the enterprise control room. So on community, those settings are not available. So this is all about devices. Then we have the global values. So global values are nothing but a kind of variables to store the data. Let's say there is one URL that you want to use for all the processes. That is a common, let's say, a web portal that is being used by all the bots. So in that case, we can save that particular URL as a global value variable here, and that variable directly we can call in the bot itself without defining that in the config. That means for the config file, we store the different data used by the bot. So adding that data, that URL every time in the config, instead of that, we can use directly call the global value. So that is the advantage of the global values. So this is, and if you add some of the global values, so those will be getting populated over here. So currently there are no global values, so it's a nil. Then next we have the credential. So in Automation Anywhere, we store the credentials like username and password in terms of credentials and lockers. So initially we have to create the locker, and then we have to add the credentials as username and password or any details, and we have to map that with the locker. So detail, you can just log into the control room and see how to add the credential. So if you just click on the locker, and here there is a create locker option. So here you have to give the locker name and the owner. So you will be the by default owner. Then manage your devices, then participant, and the role should be the control room user, so that you have to give. So currently I'm closing this, and once you create this, you navigate to the credential tab and again create the credential and select the locker that you have already created in the previous step, and add your credentials, the attributes, the username, add one more as a password, and keep it as a standard and provide the value over here, and keep it masked always. So in this way you can create the credential, and same you can use in the bots. So for the credential, we don't store it in the config or anywhere as it's a sensitive data. So we securely store it in the credential vault. This is all about credentials. Then next we have the package. So all the packages that you can see when you are developing the or creating any bot. So all the packages will be listed over here. So let's say any of the, okay, let's say browser. So if you click on this, so all the, so you can see the package default version is over here. So you can select the older one if you want, but the latest one should be the default one, and it is there. And all the actions inside that particular package browser, so you can see over here. This is the availability tab. So in this way you can see all the package details over here. So you can see there are total 118 packages. And the next, the last one, administration tab, where you can see the users. So you can manage the different users and roles for the control room. So as this is a community edition, there is only one user listed over here. And for enterprise, you can see all the licenses and the users that you have created and assigned the different roles as creator, runner. So all you can see over there. So if I click on this user, so you can see the roles: AE, bot insight expert, and control room, that is CE user. So these are the by default already assigned for the community edition control room. So in this way, we can see there these are the different tabs, and here this is my username, and here there is a bot agent version that you can see, and the device status that is connected. So unless and until this device is connected, so you will not be able to run the bot. So make sure your status of the device is always connected before running the bot. So this is all about the control room. So let's summarize what what we have seen in this video. So when you log into the control room, on the left hand side you can see the tab of automation, where you can create the bots. Then under AI, we have the document automation, which is used for extracting the data from the PDF invoices and different formats. Then we have the activity tab, where you can see the in progress that the bots currently running. In historical, we can see the bots, those have already executed and they have completed or failed any, depending on their status. The bot insights, this is for the business dashboard overview. Then for the manage, in the manage, we have the devices and global values and credentials and packages. So manage device for connecting your device to the control room. Then global values will act as a common variable for all the bots. Then credentials to store the username, password, and other sensitive data. And packages. So all the packages that you can use in the while creating the bot. And in the last one, the administration tab, you can see the users and roles that are assigned to the user. So this is the overview of the control room. Thank you.